Hey, hello everybody, welcome back. Doing a little magic.
Magic.
Mr. Boopster's got a very stylish headband on.
It's very stylish.
Yeah. So, we're doing Flashback. We had 261 votes since we put that up. We'll start with the last place one, Black White Eldrazi. Gonna just scurry on out of there.
Seemed like it'd been so good. You
Yeah.
play Fatal, Push, and Path.
Exactly.
What can that deck not stop?
Well, one of the ones that's going to replace it can also do that. So, we'll get to that in a sec. But that had 41 votes, so that's gone. In second last, we had Poly Breach with 64. In second, we had Mono Blue Tron with 69. And in first, we had Knightfall with 87. So, that's what I'm playing today. And if you didn't already know this, because we've said it a million times, but new tokens are available. The Forespare store. Store.forespare.net. Link will be in the description. And yeah, so you should consider buying some of these so we can help Mr. Boopster.
Cool.
Well, not through. He has to pay off a mortgage. Actually,
yes.
He has to pay off his mortgage. So yeah. Don't want Mr. Boopster to cry, because he will. Tears will fall out of these little eyes. Yeah. Anyway, so for next week, your choices are going to be Mono Blue Tron again, Poly Breach again, and the new ones, one of the suggested ones that we had, and we've had this for a few weeks now, so Crater Hoof Dredge, which is a really cool deck that uses Llanowar Mentor, it's kind of green seeker. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And Black-White Tokens replaces Black-White Eldrazi, so it's kind of like the same thing, but tokens
because
instead.
I want to put Fatal, Push, and Pass in the
Yeah,
same
exactly.
deck.
So that's the other option. Those will all be there.
And if you want to see fairies, it's got Bitter Blossom. So
Exactly. Yeah. So that's gone. We'll see you in game one. Okay, game one. Gonna show my hand. Yep. And then we got doot, and doot. Go ahead.
Now I've got those.
Okay. So, I'm going to lead with an untapped Temple Garden, going to 18, and a kitty. Pass the turn. Everyone likes a kitty.
Draw for turn.
They're adorable and stuff.
We're going to lead with Copperline Gorge
Yosh.
and a Burb.
See, that's not as adorable.
Sure go.
Untap. Draw a card. Even though they're kind of the same size for the time being.
It's true.
Noble Hierarch. And
Protein for the kitty. Protein
Windswept
for the
Heath.
kitty.
So, we will attack you for 3 with the Exalted trigger.
No blocks.
Yeah, I'll crack it and make it 5. Then 17.
15.
And I'll just fetch a breeding pool. Go ahead. Tapped, of course.
Untap. Draw for turn. Think we're gonna go for
He's a kitty.
Verdant Catacombs.
Yep.
Crack that going to 14. To find Forest.
Bet you wish you had a kitty.
Just a bit. And some hidden herbalists.
Sure.
Which Verdant Catacombs left the field this turn, so
You got 2 green.
I get 2 green. And that green's going to be used to cast the Goyf.
Okay. Who is currently a squire.
He's a squire.
Little man.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Okay. So, what do we do here? I think... I think what we do is play Retreat to Coralhelm. Pretty cool card. Does a lot of interesting things in this sort of deck.
Untap your Noble Hierarch there.
Could get some mana.
Or I could just scry and try and find the other half of the combo.
I'll also play... Let's see here. Windswept Heath. So, I will untap this creature. Then...
You could potentially cast Knight. I don't know.
Let me see here. So, landfall trigger on him also, of course.
Yep. Pumping him.
Just wondering how much mana I can potentially have here. So I can go 1, 2, or I can just do this. Okay. Tap for green.
Yep.
Then I'll crack this, going to 16. I'll fetch... probably just this at this point. So, plains.
It's pretty plain.
It is.
I mean, it is shiny, though. Pump and another landfall trigger.
Yeah. So,
Untapping.
I'm just gonna do this just so I can keep track of how many landfall triggers are on him. So there's 2. And I still have a green floating. So...
It's gonna be a Knight.
White and a blue, and I'll use that green also, to play a Renegade Rallier.
Oh, no.
Which will get back a Windswept Heath, which will give me a landfall trigger and an untap.
Oh, my. Oh, my. That is a big kitty.
Pretty big kitty.
It doesn't have trample, though.
No, it doesn't. It's true.
It's about the only saving grace.
Let's see. So, go for green, crack, go to 15. I think at this point, I'll just get... need something blue. Hallowed Fountain tapped. I still have a green floating, so that gets me another landfall trigger. I'm sure you're just going to chump this, which is fine. It's just a little added bonus.
It's more forcing the chump.
Make a white, and we'll cast a Glittering Wish. So we search for a multicolor card in our sideboard, which is all of the cards in our sideboard.
Got a full suite.
Yeah, but I think... What's the one to get here? Probably the Knight of the Reliquary.
Yeah, just the other half of the combo.
Yeah. So basically, the way this works, if you haven't already figured it out, you can basically do this as many times as you want in a turn, and net some mana each time, and just, like, you could fetch every land in your deck,
you're always using
basically.
the untap trigger to untap Knight, but if you get fetch lands...
Yeah, well, that's what I mean, because he'll fetch 2 lands, so you can get some fancy...
You can always tap the lands for mana before you sack them.
So, that goes to my hand. Yeah, and I don't see any reason not to attack you for 9, so I'll attack you for 9.
We'll chump it.
Yep, deal. Good. Like I said, just a little added bonus.
Untap. Quiff is now 2/3.
It's true. Yeah, fortunately,
turn.
Glittering Wish exiles itself, so no
Raging Ravine tap.
no Goif pumpage.
And I'm going to go for Generator Servant.
Sure.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Okay. Um. So, if I do that, then can I do both? I guess I can. Okay. So, Knight of the Reliquary.
Yep.
And,
Currently a 4/4.
yes, currently a 4/4. Also, Voice of Resurgence. And then, play a Misty Rainforest, and I'll use this trigger to tap Tarmogoyf. And pump the kitty, of course.
Pump Kitty.
And then Kitty will attack you for 3 with the Exalted.
I will take 3.
Sure.
11.
Pass the turn.
Untap.
And on your upkeep, I will crack Misty Rainforest, going to 14. And I'll fetch something tapped. Stomping Ground. Tap down Generator Servant. Because I don't want to get Inferno Titan this turn with haste.
He's down. And draw for turn. Well, the night. Think we just go for it now.
4 mana.
No. Sure go.
Okay. Untap. Draw. That's interesting. Okay. So. You're at 11?
Yes.
So I assume you have a collected company, which if you cast, I do get a token, which is nice. But I think I'm going to go for another Glittering Wish. So, go to my sideboard. I think what I'll get is Unflinching Courage.
Oh, man.
And then I will put that on this Knight of the Reliquary.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, like you do get the token from collected company, but
Yeah.
if I do it on my main phase, then if you just get enough fetch lands, you can tap them down.
Yeah.
And there's no blockers.
So, what do I have to... Okay, so let's say your best case scenario is you hit 2 Mirror Superions. So you'd have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 that you could block. And right now this is 5, 6, 7, 7. So, how many do I have to go fetch then? I have to go fetch 15 lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But then I also have these 3, which can come in as well. So I think I'm okay. So we're going to use this. Sacrifice Plains. Go fetch Misty, which I'll crack, going to 13. To fetch I guess I have untapped triggers in
Yeah, you
here,
do have an
I
untapped
suppose.
trigger there, so.
I'll tap that down.
Okay.
And then the Misty will fetch Forest, which I'll use to untap Knight. Do I need mana? I guess I don't have anything in my hand, so not really. Yeah. So, do that again. Get rid of that. Get a Windswept Heath. Untap. Crack it. Go to 12. Get... I'm not sure what I have left here. How many have I done this turn? I had 3 in here, so that's 4 triggers so far?
Yes.
Just keep track of triggers as well. Sure.
A little bigger dice.
Yeah. Do I have any other... Gotta go for a basic, I guess? Sure. Forest. I'll use that one to tap down Bird.
Response, add a green.
Yep. So that's 5 now. 5. Okay. Blow that up. Go fetch. Let's see. So what I actually have left for fetchable lands? That's an interesting
A 1 forest.
proposition.
You might have the rest of your lands.
Yeah. So going to get fetch lands isn't really gonna do much for me. Okay, that's fine. Actually, you know what I suppose I can do? Nah, I can't really net mana. Not net enough mana, anyway. So, we'll get a fetch land that can fetch out that last forest. Misty Rainforest, which we will... let's see here. With that trigger, which that's 6, we will tap this in response for a white. Yeah. Yes, for a white. Then, just see what I've got left here. Not a ton. That's okay. Okay, and then we'll use that trigger to untap him. So we have a white floating. And then we'll crack that Misty. Go fetch out our last forest. Untap him. So that's 7, I believe. It's going to be 1 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay. Then, so we gotta go... Just gonna sort out my lands to make this easier. Wolf Run. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 lands left that we can go get.
Yeah, don't see how you're going to make a red, though, for that wolf.
No, I'm not going to be able to Wolf Run. I'm aware of that now. I realized if I had somehow done this a little more efficiently, I suppose I could have done it with the Stomping Ground untapped. That's okay. So... make a green, and then we'll blow up Forest to go get Misty, untap Knight, I'm not gonna I'm just gonna count that at the end because I know it's this many plus 1. So then we will use Knight again to blow up.
Separate these a little better.
Temple Garden. Go fetch Horizon Canopy. Untap Knight. And we use Knight again. Blow up Hallowed Fountain to go fetch Ghost Quarter. Untap Knight. And then we will blow up Breeding Pool, go fetch Gavany Township, untap Knight. And I guess I get one more blow up. But it is my red source, so I'm not sure if I actually want to. You know what? I think I'm in good enough shape that I can. So I'll blow up that and go get Kessig Wolf Run.
Which is now never getting used.
It's never getting used, but I can use
I
this
guess you have
township.
birds, but yeah, I'm not seeing myself lasting.
No. So I've still got 3 lands in there, but I can't fetch them with Knight. So then we'll just shuffle. Also, untap Knight from that.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11, 12. 12 landfall triggers.
So you needed that dice in the end.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got a green floating and a white floating.
And I've got a green floating.
Yes, you do. So, I'll use the green, the white, and those two to activate Gavany Township. Counter on all the dudes. Thank you. Okay. And I think that's everything, so I'll go to attacks.
Before combat, or before the main phase
Yep.
ends, my mana empties. Collected company.
Get a voice token.
At least doesn't have a counter.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I could have waited. Well, actually, yeah, because your mana would have left too. So,
yeah,
that's okay.
This is just the best. So, Burning Tree Emissary and a Dryad Arbor.
oh, okay. Well, I played around something I probably didn't have to play around. That's okay though. So,
I can at least block that Step Links.
it's true. He's a very big boy. So I'll attack for 3, 7, 20.
25.
Huh?
He's 25.
Oh, right. Yeah. No, it's double add. Yeah.
Yeah, so 12.
So he's so
he's 24 plus the counter. So.
Yeah, so that's 32 total, right? 7 and 25?
Yeah. This is 25 by itself.
Yeah. I'm
So, yeah.
I'm adding as I'm attacking. So it's 3, 7, what did we say again?
32.
Yeah. 32, 33, and wow. It's 12.
Well, no, because the 3 in there. So it's...
Oh, yeah, there's 3 in there.
Is there 14 in there?
I'm just going to count.
Yeah, let's count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes, 14 in there. So 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 on top of that. 19 with trample. So this does 19 with trample, and then there's these ones. So I'm pretty sure I got you.
So, my Dryad Arbor can at least delay that 25-25.
It's true.
And Burning Tree is going to kill Noble Hierarch.
Deal.
So I felt like I accomplished something.
So, I guess. So, let's see, that's 26. 26.
11 minus 26 is dead.
Yeah! I guess I could have made it one more with Mr. Rainforest, just failed to find it. Anyway.
Just shuffle.
So that was game 1. This deck is exhausting to think about, like, with all the counters and the +1/+1 pumps and the Knight of the Reliquaries and the everything. So, see you in sideboards. All right, sideboards. So I'll go first. This sideboard, because it runs Glittering Wish in the main deck, is kind of like a silver bullet one-ofs that you can find, as you saw in the last game, obviously. So there's not a ton that I really want to put in, but what I do want to put in is a
Because you
Supreme
essentially have
Verdict.
4 copies of them already in your
Yeah,
deck.
yeah. So what's actually pretty good to bring in is stuff like Supreme Verdict is okay because that just essentially adds another copy. So now I have access to 5 if I need them, sort of, indirectly. So that comes in. I think Teague's not very useful. Tameo, I kind of want to bring in because Glittering Wish and then Tameo in the same turn, like you need 6 mana for that, and that's kind of hard to do. And Tameo's just really good if like you're basically relying on a Mere Superion or a giant Goif or something. It's good to, and Inferno Titan especially. It's good to tap that down. And the other thing, I forgot what it is. Oh yeah, and a Reflector Mage for the same reasons as Supreme Verdict.
Yeah, and bouncing a Mere Superion can hurt if I
It's pretty good.
cheat him out with
Yeah.
hidden herbalists or something.
And one removing is 2 Scavenging Oozes. It's okay against Tarmogoyf, but that's about it. It's not the greatest. And Voice of Resurgence. Collected Company is pretty much the only thing you're casting on my turn, so it's just like a dude that makes another dude.
It's basically a bear
Yeah.
that's never going to do much more.
Yeah. So, those come in, these come out. Go ahead.
And as for me, we've kind of all seen these before. We do not like you having a graveyard that much because that can be a big-ass night.
Oh yeah.
So, Relic comes in. And I think we want 1 Scooz. Because he is kind of mana-intensive to eat the graveyard, but if he can get out early enough, he's fine.
Yeah.
And then 2 Reclamation Sages destroy the other half of the combo, so we don't need to worry about it as much. And to take out, we're taking out 1 Hidden Herbalist, 2 Goifs, and 1 Llanowar Elf.
Okay. And we'll see you in game 2. Alright, game 2. Go ahead.
So we've got those.
And for myself, ta-da! Ta-da! Alright. Good. Mr. Boopster looks like he was beaten up at school and now he has a neck brace.
No, he's just got a scarf because it's cold.
It's pretty cold in here, to be fair.
Birds.
Yep. Doggone. Crack a Windswept Heath going to 19, and I'll go straight to 17 to get a breeding pool and play Noble Hierarch and pass the turn.
Untap.
Whole lot of stuff.
Draw for turn. Going to cast Generator Servant.
Yup.
And a Raging Ravine tapped. Turgo.
So this is suspicious. I think somebody is gonna have 6 mana and Inferno Titan next turn. Untap. Draw a card. Yeah. I think that actually changes what I'm gonna do somewhat. I think out of necessity. Is it? Oh, this is tough. This is really tough.
It's not always an Inferno Titan.
Yeah, I mean, it probably is, though. Yep. Glittering Wish. We'll go fetch something. Let's see, which one of these? ways of dealing with Inferno Titan do I want to get? Because that's the thing I'm most scared of. So I'm going to get Tension Sphere. Then I'll play Ghost Quarter. Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Wooded Foothills.
Yep.
And it's an Inferno Titan.
I figured. So this is going to hurt a lot.
So, 1 damage to Noble Hierarch, 2 to you.
15.
Crack Wooded Foothills, going to 19. Going to find a mountain.
I wonder what you'll use that for.
I mean, I know you have
Wait, didn't you
potential-
have to do that to cast the Inferno Titan? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3. Oh, I did need to do that.
Yeah. I figured. No harm, no foul.
And 6. 3 to you
Plus 3.
first.
Yep. So I'll go to 12, and then I'll go to 6.
Enter go.
Okay. Untap. Well, I'll take it. Windswept Teeth. Crack. 5. Gotta get something white.
Probably just a plains when you're 5.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. It's not that close. And, yes, Detention Sphere of the Inferno Titan. Now, the reason I went for that instead of a Wrath is because I knew I couldn't survive another turn, and I knew the Hierarch was going to die also, so...
Fall, so...
Yeah. And it would have been very hard to cast Supreme Verdict with this mana, so go ahead.
Untap.
Obviously very dead to the Destroy Enchantment Artifact guy.
Turn. I think we're just going to go for main phase. Collect a company.
Yep. Because then if you get the Destroy Enchantment guy, I just die. Well, I guess not. He doesn't have haste, so... Not quite dead. Pretty close, though.
So we will get a Birds
Yep.
and a Reclamation Sage.
Yep. Figured. 3 to me, I assume?
And yeah, 3 to you.
Go to 2.
Your go.
Untap. Draw a card. Okay. Will that do it? I guess it kind of will. Kinda. Oh, this is so bad. Horizon Canopy.
Oh.
Take 1, go to 1. Tameo.
Oh, nice. I mean...
Tap down your 2 things that have power. And they don't untap. Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn.
I mean, I'm just dead to the Raging Ravine. But
Copperline Gorge.
Yep.
But... Raging Ravine.
Yep. See, isn't playing with sideboard so much fun?
Swing.
You got me. Oh, wait, at me or at Tameo?
You know, I really do want to say Tameo,
Yeah.
but it's going to be at you.
Okay.
I want to say Tameo because I really wanted an untap land so I could just kill you with this Inferno
Yeah.
Titan.
Fair enough. Alright, so that was game 2. Pretty brief one. And we'll see you in game 3. Alright, game 3. Shut my hands. And hopefully not get Inferno Titan on turn 3. Ta-da! Go ahead.
I've got those.
Alright. So I'm going to lead with a forest and a cheeky little bird. Pass the turn.
Draw for turn. Gonna go with a forest and a mana dork of our own.
Ah, I thought you were going to mirror me with a bird. Would have been pretty
Enter go.
exciting. Draw a card. Okay. Well. Play Horizon Canopy. Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Mountain.
Yep.
And Generator Servant.
Ow. And a blue. Go 19. Spell Queller it.
You caught yourself a Generator Servant. Fortunately, I don't think it gives them haste.
No.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Not that it really matters.
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Ow. Knight of the Reliquary. 18.
2/2.
Just 2/2. And I'll attack you for 2 in the sky.
18.
Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Raging Ravine.
Yep.
Level up Tree Speaker.
Yep.
Mere Superion.
It's a pretty good one.
Figured you probably had a Spell Queller when you left
Yeah.
mana open, so I decided to waste the Generator Servant. Sure go.
I mean, he's just as scary if you have an Inferno Titan, if not more scary, so. Draw a card.
And he could have been used to give haste to the Smear Superion if you didn't Spell
Yeah.
Queller it. But yeah, just the chance of an Inferno Titan was enough that you probably have to bite it.
Okay. Ow. 17. Retreat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sacrifice Forest.
Oh.
So, I think if I just get every land in my deck, I can just win this turn. Because Fetch Land can tap down Mir Superion at some point. But I'll do it.
Can you deal 18?
I'll work on it.
I mean, you can potentially have a lot of mana.
Yeah. Okay,
So depending on what you have in your hand.
So I will get a Windswept Heath, and I'll use that to tap down the Superion. Just do that
Yep.
now. Then we'll crack the Windswept Heath, going to 16. To fetch. Guess it doesn't overly matter. Just do this now. Stomping Ground untapped. Going to 14. Make a red. And, of course, untap the Knight with that. Then we'll use a Knight. Sacrifice the Stomping Ground.
I mean, you do have this bird that can potentially tap for red, so.
That's true.
But I guess, yeah, to get the most mana out of it, if you're going to go for the wolf run, probably best to just take the damage. I'm tapped out, so.
Yeah. So we'll get a Windswept Teeth. Untap that. Crack it. Go to 13. So just see how low I can go. Get a forest. Tap for green. So we now conveniently have Wolf Run mana.
Probably want to untap bird with that.
Yeah.
Tap trigger.
Might as well. Get forest. So I'm just going to... I'll make this a little quicker. Get a Windswept Heath. Untap. Crack. Go to 12. Tap that for mana in response. Doesn't really matter. I suppose I could just keep hitting myself, but that's okay. Get a Plains.
You may as well go through all the basics, too.
Yeah. Tap that. I suppose actually, how do I...
What are the
Did
other dice
I mess
represent?
myself up here? Because I did
Yeah.
the bird sec afterwards?
So this was untapped with the fetch land, and then bird was the one that's untapped from this.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I missed out on untap trigger, but at this point it doesn't matter because I just
No, you
fetched
took the
enough lands.
untap trigger early, is I think was the issue.
Did I? I mean, it's pointless because crack that. Go find a Misty, untap that, crack that, go to 11. I untapped him with the Misty.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's get that untapped. Why not? I'm feeling pretty safe. We'll untap a bird with that. Make another mana. And then blow up Temple Garden.
Did you tap Temple Garden first?
Tap Temple Garden. I have more than enough, so I actually don't even have to really tap. Just take stock of what I've got here. I've got so many more fetch lands than I have fetchable lands. It's kind of funny. So I'm just gonna save myself some trouble. Sort these out. So we got 3 of those. Oh, did I miss? Yeah, I did. I'm like, it's still in the deck, right? Because it'd be pretty bad if it wasn't still in the deck.
One card you're trying to build the mana up towards.
Yeah. So I'm still resolving that one being blown up.
Yes.
So we'll get a Misty, and the Misty will untap the Knight, and then I'll crack the Misty, going to 8.
That hallowed fountain. You want to go to 6?
Probably. Sure. Go to 6, untap the bird with that. Use the bird, add another mana, blow up the hallowed fountain. Go get a Misty, untap the Knight, crack the Misty, go to 5, get a breeding pool untapped, go to 3, untap the bird, blow up the breeding pool.
You might want to tap it for mana first.
Yes, thank you. Tap for mana, blow it up, go get a Misty, which will untap the Knight, crack the Misty, go to 2, tap the bird in response for another mana. So,
Get that forest.
Misty will get a forest.
Which untaps this bird.
Yeah.
And it is
let's
the
see
last
here.
sackable land, so you kind of want to get Kessig there.
Yeah. Just making sure I got everything right. Okay, yeah. So, 2 more mana of whatever color, doesn't really matter. Sacrifice the forest, go get a Kessig Wolf Run, untap the Knight, and then we'll obviously stop using the Knight. And then we will Wolf Run the Knight
For 10.
for 10.
Yeah, 10 I think is going to do it.
So that's...
Yeah, and Reclamation Sage is not really doing
Yeah.
anything. Drop Coral Helm afterwards.
Yeah. So that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Trample.
2029.
Sure, why not? Add some more.
And
All
it's
right.
tapped out, so 18 minus 29
Woo!
is dead.
Woo! Yeah, that is why I had both of these in hand, and that is why I went with this first, because I figure you have less ways of dealing with this than you have dealing with this, so if you, like, had that in your hand, then I'd be kind of screwed. So, that would be the last one, by the way. Alright. So, I did it. Knight of the Reliquary, Retreat to Coral Helm. Turns out, pretty good combo. And, yeah, don't forget to vote. Mono Blue Tron, Poly Breach, Crater Hoof Dredge, or Black White Tokens. And we'll see you next week.
Boy!